योगी Ramsuratkumar की जय। सर्वं योगी Ramsuratkumararpanamस्तु। Today, this is one more wonderful evening, an evening of powerful Nama chanting, all purely by Bhagwan's grace, that we should find ourselves gathering here or gathering together to chant his powerful name despite our busy schedule. After all, the aim of life, as per Bhagwan, is only the remembrance of God. That this body and this life have been given to us only to remember Him. And by remembering Him, we truly live. Now today, we shall share one more Leela of Bhagwan. This has been reported by Justice on this auspicious day of his Jayanti. So I took it particularly from his writing. He has reported about a Muslim friend from Ponneri, who is a family friend of Dr. Ramanath. This Muslim friend has been a devotee of Bhagwan for a number of years now. He used to carry a small photo of Bhagwan in his pocket He always said that Bhagwan, very, very powerful. He could not do anything without referring to Bhagwan. He has a photograph of Bhagwan in his room. And whenever he would stand before Bhagwan, worshipping him, chanting his name, praying to him, as soon as he came out, his family members very good-naturedly asked him if his namaz was over. Yes, that was his namaz. He considered Yogi Ramsuratkumar as an embodied form of Allah. He always said to Dr. Ramanathan that Bhagwan is very, very powerful, that whenever he carries even his photograph in his pocket, he feels very strong by the power of Bhagwan. Extraordinary. He would also send money regularly as an offering, regular offering to the ashram. Sometimes he would buy these keychains and other things to distribute to people also. One day, his son, who is a dentist, this happened quite a few years back, maybe in 2006 or 7. That his son was coming by electric train, carrying a suitcase with him, which contained some of those dental instruments and other very important items. He was coming towards Ponneri. When the Ponneri station came, he got down but forgot his suitcase. It's only after he came back, after he reached Ponneri house, his father, mother's house, he remembered that he had left the suitcase in the electric train. By the time he remembered, the train had gone up to Sulurpet. He could catch hold of the postmaster, he could catch hold of the station master there. He rang up to say that he had left a very valuable item there behind. But then the station master said that the train had already left Sulurpet. So naturally, the son was very upset. And he reported to his father the important documents and other items, and then the expensive dental instruments. What to do? Then father said, "Don't worry, we have Yogi Ramsuratkumar Bhagwan, I shall go and pray." Immediately he went into his room. He stood before Bhagwan's picture and began to chant his name and pray. He was praying and praying soulfully, intensely, and very earnestly. After a little while, he heard a voice. The voice said, "You would get it back before 10 o'clock tonight." As soon as he heard it, he knew it was Bhagwan, who was assuring him that they would get it back. Very happily he came out and told his family members not to worry. Tonight before 10 o'clock, the suitcase would come back. What an assurance! And to have got this assurance straight from Bhagwan, imagine the depth of his devotion. It could not have been possible otherwise. And then, of course, the family members were assured, but even then, some of them doubted it. How could this happen? Because the train would have gone farther ahead. Who could have, even if people could find it, what is the guarantee that they would hand it over? In any case, father was very happy. Father was very sure that it would come back as per the word of Bhagwan. About 9 o'clock, they got a phone call from somebody who said that he was seated next to this dentist in the train, and then he saw the suitcase. It's only after he got down, after the dentist got down, when the train was moving, he saw the suitcase and he knew that it was this friend who had left it behind. So immediately, to safeguard it, he took it. And then after going home, he had to find out the contact number, so he thought it was okay to open that. So he broke it open and he searched for the phone number of this friend, the dentist, but he could not find any. But luckily he got the British Council Library card, and immediately he rang up to those people and then got this friend, dentist's number and address from them. So this friend who kept the suitcase with him rang up to say that he was very near Ponneri. He was there in the next station with the suitcase. Everything is intact, and that this dentist friend come and collect it from him. What an information. The assurance that came from Bhagwan. His father heard it right. It was truly from Bhagwan. And what was more, before 10 o'clock, it was before 9 o'clock, they got the news. So very happily, the son of our Muslim friend, he hastened to go to the station and collect it. He collected it from this friend with deep gratitude. This was possible because of, even though he is a Muslim by birth, he does not find any difference between God, Allah and Yogi Ramsuratkumar. Not only he, there are many friends. Recently, I think last year on the New Year Day, the previous day, that is 31st December, always, every year, we would go around Bhagwan's Murti from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock chanting his name. And we would welcome the new year with Bhagwan's name on our tongue. This year, about 9 o'clock in the night, 2 ladies arrived. They had traveled a long distance. I was surprised. I went near and asked them, and they said they were Muslims. They had the parda on. And they were saying that we are very devoted to Yogi Ramsuratkumar. Whenever there were difficulties at home and otherwise, we picked up his name from some magazine. And then we chanted his name and it worked for us. And after we found his name, our life has become more comfortable. Now we truly know the power of God only from him. Even today, we have not told the men in our house because they wouldn't let us go. So we had lied to them, but then we so much wanted to come and participate in this Nama chanting because we came to know accidentally from somebody there would be Nama chanting here. And they had participated one a few years before, they had participated. And after that, they could not come. And they were able to make it only this year, this 2020, 2019, last day. They joined us. They came at 9 o'clock, and immediately I asked them if they had any food. They said it's a long distance. They had not had any food, something they took in the morning. And immediately I rushed them to the dining hall and then have some food brought to them. And then arranged for a room also for them to stay the night. We were all surprised, delightfully surprised, that there are people like this whose lives have been very deeply touched by Bhagwan. And there are many more who come here to the ashram regularly. There are people, Muslim girls, who got married after chanting his name. There are people who write Bhagwan's Nama and bring it here after the completion. And I think some time back I was telling about one Abdul who worked in PWD, how he came and did his namaz in front of our Mahalinga, in front of the Samadhi of Bhagwan, with tears in his eyes. And there are many, many Christians all over the world who have been touched very deeply by Bhagwan's grace, by Bhagwan's compassion. Now that Bhagwan is right in front of us. We are sitting in his powerful shrine, chanting his name and talking about him. Bhagwan has assured us many times, by remembering him or any event connected with him together, wherever friends talk about this beggar would be there. That is this beggar's ashram, he said. This beggar's ashram is where people chant his name, where people talk about him. So let us offer our prayers, today's prayers at his feet, and